Hey guys, it's your favorite local Starbucks barista who's a male and also resides on the East Coast. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and say before this video starts, I'm going to list everything off to the side right here because I just want to make sure that if I'm giving you guys a recipe that I give you proper instruction and basically give you guys all the information you need. Anyways, thank you guys for watching in advance and hope you guys enjoy. Hey, what's going on? It is Ian here. I am burning up in this. I just decided to wear this long sleeve because I prefer to look presentable in my videos rather than just, you know, not. And I also I'm just tired of wearing t-shirts, man. It's not my kind of season. I prefer cold weather, alright? I feel like you can control it better. And you can also look more stylish, in my opinion. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. I have a familiar item here. That is instant coffee. We're not going to be making coffee, so to say. We're going to be making our own Frappuccinos. And everybody loves Frappuccinos. Nobody dislikes Frappuccinos with a passion. And even if it's not your go-to drink, everybody's had one at least once in their life. So everybody's able to relate to this in some sense of enjoying one of these tasty beverages, alright? Goodness sakes, I have to shout out who inspired me to do this in the first place, okay? It is actually an ex-barista. Her name is Abbe Lucia. She is a YouTuber that I followed for quite some time now. Essentially, she gave me this recipe. Well, I'm following her recipe, okay? I haven't talked to her before, but I'm following the recipe she created and or found, and we're going to see how successful it is for me. Today, I'm going to be making a Mocha Frappuccino, and maybe, possibly a vanilla. You'll find out by the end of this video. I have not done this before. I really should have tested this just to make sure, but at the same time, I'm just too excited. Alright, so essentially, I'm going to need a key ingredients of instant coffee, mocha sauce, or chocolate sauce if you will. I have a product she recommended to use in your Frappuccino called xanthan gum. Apparently it's in a lot of the food items that we already eat, and it's great for baking. And essentially it's going to hold the Frappuccino together when it blends. So nothing's going to be separated, it's not going to be liquid and ice. It's literally going to be a blend of the two, and it's going to maintain the form of a Frappuccino. I have a little clear plastic cup here that I'm going to be drinking it out of, and I actually need to clean this. Also, the lines on this are not the correct lines for measuring out a Frappuccino in a venti cup at Starbucks. So I'm going to have to eyeball this and kind of guess for myself how much Frappuccino roast or the coffee flavoring I'm going to be putting in this. And also I'm going to be needing milk, obviously, ice. So essentially I'm going to be doing 1 tablespoon of coffee, right? And I got the tablespoon right here. Alright, so I'm going to pour this in here. And I'm going to get a separate mug to heat up some water in. And I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of the hot water. And it's essentially going to create a Frappuccino roast. And like, you know, be the coffee flavoring to the coffee. That's the first step to making a Frappuccino at Starbucks. So let's go ahead and boil some water. And I'm going to do it in a weird way. I'm basically just going to put water and then just put it in the microwave until it's pretty hot. Not boiling necessarily, but just hot enough to where it's going to blend together. The coffee grounds are going to dissolve. Alright, I put this water in the microwave on high for about 2 minutes. It's hot enough to do some real damage. Frappuccino ingredients are really not cumbersome. It's not a lot. It's just flavor, ice, your dairy, and then the coffee flavor. So it shouldn't be that difficult to make at home. It's just buying the products, knowing what to buy, and then I guess making it from scratch, which is kind of, you know, tedious if you don't really know how to do it. And you might recognize Lay Blender. This has done me some good making my smoothies last time, so I'm very excited to do this. Alright, so I have my dairy milk again. I'm gonna switch to non-dairy soon, or try and do more non-dairy drinking. Whew, that water is hot. I'll tell you what. Shameless plug and use my UV glove. I'm gonna pour this 4 teaspoons of water into these instant coffee grounds. And it's actually blended already. So I hear 10 cubes is good. 10 is a good number. So I'm going to throw that in there. Let's see what we got here. I'll throw in 1 more for good luck. So I have 11 ice cubes in there. Then I'm going to pour the frap roast into this, or essentially what we made. And then you can see it's sitting at the bottom here. It's not quite to the top of the first line yet. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to eyeball it and probably do this much. So a little bit, if you have one of these personal cups at Starbucks, I have like a half of the bottom line here. So that should be enough milk. Here's what we got inside of here so far. Beautiful. Alright, that's just the frap roast ice. And now, time for the fun stuff. So I heard that from Abby's recipe, 1/8 of a teaspoon. So now we have 1/8 of a teaspoon ready to go, based on this incredible family of teaspoons right here. And yeah, xanthan gum is apparently not meant to be prevalent in this, but it does enough to keep everything together. Alright, that's a pretty good amount here. I'm not sure what this tastes like or what it does, but it's like an all-purpose thickener, as it says on the thing. Okay, last but not least, we have Hershey's syrup here, and I'm gonna go basic with it. So I like my Frappuccinos pretty sweet. I'm not gonna do any sort of measuring here necessarily. I guess I'll do half a tablespoon Frappuccino here. Look at that, beautiful. And I'm gonna throw in a little extra because I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. So this is what we have in our blender. All sorts of colors and beautiful creations. Look at that, very nice. I have a Hamilton Beach blender, so nothing like crazy. And I have a high setting on right now, and I'm gonna hit blend for this option right here. Wow. All right, let's see these results here then. I'm gonna unplug this. Dude, stop. We actually made a Frappuccino. That's incredible. Wow. It's the consistency of one. Let me shine that in the light. See, look at that. It's got the perfect look to it. Oh, yes. So it didn't fill up all the way, but I got quite enough in here for like a grande size. Look at that. Very cool. Abby, you done did me right. Okay. I'm so happy. Alright, here's the beautiful Frappuccino. Give it a little sip real quick. Not bad. A lot of coffee flavoring to it though. It's not sweet enough for me. I need to add more Hershey syrup. Alright, I added more coffee to it, or more chocolate to it. So much better. I think I squirted probably a tablespoon and a half, which is a lot of chocolate, okay? I'm not condoning this kind of behavior. I'm just saying this is my personal preference. Whip it up real good. And then top it off once more. Alright. And there you have it. Look at that. Beautiful Mocha Frappuccino, all made from scratch. And I have to say, as much as I enjoy the Starbucks ones, and as good as they taste, and as much as I'm not trying to make sure, or I'm not trying to take away any publicity from that, or say that this is better, it is really nice to have these ingredients here to make it super simple. And it's not very difficult, and it's also very aesthetically pleasing as well. And it's rewarding to know you can just make your own stuff at home. This is my first attempt at doing it, and I'm probably going to be doing this more often, knowing that this is possible with just a few key ingredients. And I will say, as notes for next time, as this was not the perfect take, to make up for it, maybe add more syrup, but I guess the safer route would be probably a tablespoon of Hershey syrup, or whatever chocolate flavoring you like, and then maybe half a tablespoon of this. I cannot wait to indulge in this. It's like, what, 11:18 p.m.? I don't need this, but if I do any more of these in the future, just for fun, or if I want to do another tutorial, I will be better equipped to do so. I'm actually going to try it ahead of time, try different recipes and combinations, maybe make my own Frappuccinos, who knows? And I'll share them with you guys, because I figured it'd be fun. I'm really passionate about coffee. Alright, 5 minutes later, I truly regret to tell you that I just finished this. I filmed this how long ago? A few minutes? And I think this is pretty darn good. I have to give this honestly a 9 out of 10, because the Hershey syrup is quite prevalent based on what I put in. I know my measurements were really not spot on or realistic in the sense that, you know, half a tablespoon was enough because I mean, if you really like it strong, it is. If you finish blending, maybe give it a little bit of a taste before you end up, you know, pouring it, and then add whatever sweetener you want as you go. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have your own recipes, or if you have like your own Frappuccinos you'd like to share, do so. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.